All right, gang. Appreciate you guys being here. Tips Live. We're doing some special content this week, and just really excited to roll out some real estate specific content and what does that look like, and answering a lot of questions that come to us, including sellers and buyers, and let's talk about investors. So we have investors that we work with, and we have at a high level for a long time. We get a lot of the same questions, so I want to try to just address those right now. So what does the market look like for investors right now? So from a sales standpoint, it's much like it would be for the traditional home seller. If you have rental property and you're considering what that looks like, we do a lot of portfolio consultation and valuation, so we can go in and give you values on what the pricing looks like for your rental package or your portfolio right now, without putting a lot of repairs into it. It can help you develop a repair strategy and maybe look at what the after repair value looks like. If you wanted to turn it from a rental into a flip, we do a lot of rentals to flip projects to maximize the value. And then there's a lot of rentals that get sold as is. Our team works at a high level. The Indy Property Source has a broad network, and we work with investors that do bulk transactions. So investors that have multiple properties, we do that portfolio consultation, and then we also are going to network to see if we've got an end buyer for it as well. Not the daisy chain stuff where we throw it all around the web and then try to bring in a middleman, but actual end buyers that will buy that. And we have great systems for evaluating and determining what documents you would need if you're going to sell a rental property, in terms of rent rolls and financial analysis that we can help you set up for success to maximize those dollars as well. And let's say you're in the flip market, right? And how can I compete right now in this market as an investor that wants to flip? Well, much like we talked about in the buyer video, if you haven't watched that, check it out. It's on the same channel. But it's really being prepared. So it's being engaged with your agents. Hopefully that's working with us. We're excited to work with investor buyers and knowing your criteria. So the more narrowed down of a niche that we can have on flip projects is actually better. So it allows us to be hyper focused on what we're looking for, and then expand into areas that are similar to that. So maybe we're in maybe we're with an investor that likes Beach Grove. Well, that same market exists and that price point exists in Little Flower and maybe Butler Tarkington areas, so that we can then go to micro neighborhoods within Indianapolis and the surrounding area to find similar markets that fit that criteria. And so we really drill down. We do a needs analysis, and we want to bring deals that are likely to be something that those investors want to take on. That's something that we talk about with our flippers, because a lot of people will come to us and say, hey, we just want to make 20%. Well, that's a long line of people, and so we do seek to narrow it down some, right? And that just helps us do a better job for our clients. And certainly there's not a limit on the amount of markets that you can look in, but we want to drill down further. And so there is inventory. So working with a company like us, we list properties for tons of corporate clients. We have over 50 corporate clients that we work with: hedge funds, institutional investors, mortgage companies, banks, lenders that work with us to sell their product. So whether it's through default or other type of a corporate transaction, we have a lot of inventory on the market and coming up on the market that we bring our investors to. We try to make matches there. So we bring value in that extent. And then our sales group does a tremendous job of actively prospecting, so that we're constantly finding deals that make sense for our investors. Maybe we've got a listing coming up that the seller can't put any money into, but it's a good area, and we've got an investor buyer for it. We do those deals a lot, and working with an agent that's going to be sourcing deals from multiple locations is absolutely paramount in the market that we're in right now. We also work with a great set of lenders. So if you're not a cash buyer, or if you're not set up to go right off the bat, we have certainly resources that we can point you towards there. We recommend lines of credit. We have banking representatives we go to, banking relationships, self-directed IRA relationships. We have relationships to get your LLC started. But as far as it goes to lending, let's say we need to finance these investment properties, we have relationships there as well. And we're excited to talk about them, and we're excited to bring value. We also have a great set of vendors. We use and have used a broad network of vendors that have been vetted and have done work for us in the past, and we bring that network to our investors to use, just like all of our allied resources, to bring value and to help them get a project to completion. We offer other services. We partner with stagers, design, and like I said, general contractors and other specialty contractors that we can really help deliver value to an investor client. Whether that client here is local or out of state, out of country, we work with all types of accounts, all types of investors, and we could be flexible. We are flexible with our options, and COVID quarantine has kind of taught us to expand on that, but we offer a lot of services virtually for investors that are needing video tours, they're needing floor plans, different scopes of work that they may not be able to see in person on. So excited to offer all of that. Indianapolis is still an affordable market, so the rates of return on rentals exceeds that of many other similar markets across the country, which what continues to drive investors here. We have a stable economy that's been growing. We have a great housing base. We have great demand for rentals and for home buying. And there's a lot of great prospects that makes Indianapolis a great place to invest. So we're excited to work with you. Don't let the fear of the market of the moment drive you away from investing. If you are interested in it, please do give us a call. We're excited to talk to you and offer our investor services package to you. Give us a call, 317-886-8477. You can visit us on the web, theindypropertysource.com. We've got foreclosure searches up on there that we can set you up with, and a lot of great tools for you to utilize. And follow us on YouTube and Facebook. We post our videos and content there. And we look forward to continuing to partner with your success in real estate investing.